Take a deep breath and we'll exhale to forward fold. Placing the hands on the mat, we'll inhale, step to plank. Pressing back in your heels. Bring your hands in close to you with your chest between your arms. Now we can modify to your knees, but keeping that long line. Taking the chest down first and scooping up. Extend the toes and lift into up dog. And then tuck the toes into a plank and then into down dog, pressing down in your heels. Deep inhale, pushing the mat forward as you exhale and press the chest closer to your thighs. Let the head hang between your arms, suspending it in gravity, and slowly make the chin go to the chest and away, like as if you were doing a slow yes, a nod of approval. And then let it hang again. Relax those shoulders. Bend the knees and walk the feet to your hands and forward fold. Take a deep inhale, and this time roll all the way up, stacking bone upon bone as you come all the way up, dragging those shoulders back and down, back to attention, and then inhale the mountain. And we'll exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. Balancing on that left foot again, take your right foot forward, and we'll do a little point and flex. And one more, and then do soft little slow circles around. And one more. So 3 in the opposite direction. Take the arms out for balance. And now swing the leg out of the hip. We're going to swing back on 3, 2, and then step into warrior. Turning that foot just a little bit. So you've lined the left heel and right heel up. Hips are still forward, so tighten the band of muscle that goes from hip bone to hip bone. With the arms reaching up, looking up, drop the shoulders. Deep breath, open the chest to the sky. Take another inhale and we'll exhale, sweep the arms back behind you. Lean forward as you reach, interlock the fingers, reaching the arms back and the crown of the head forward in opposition. And then lower the hands to the mat and straighten that front leg. Straighten back. Let the head go between the arms. Let the shoulders relax. Breathing in and out. Find your balance in your feet. Bend your knee. And now take the arms back behind you, this time stacking one on top of the other, and lift yourself up strong through your core. As you lift yourself up, open the chest and lean back. Leaning back, you feel the tension coming into that right leg, so try to release it a little bit. Open the chest, open the shoulders. Breathing. And then release the arms and come back to warrior one, bending that knee a little deeper. Maybe we could balance a little cup on top of it. And then we'll inhale, we'll exhale, hinge forward. Step the foot back to plank. This time, lower yourself slowly down to the mat. And then slide the hands forward to come up on your elbows. Shoulders are pulled away from your ears. And cobra. And then we can come up and extend the cobra just a little further up. Extending that back, breathing in and out. And then we'll lower all the way down. Slide your hands in, tuck your toes. Push yourself up to your knees in that modified plank. Then come up into a full plank and then into down dog, pressing down in your heels. Again, take a deep inhale breath and push the mat forward away from you as you press your chest towards your thighs. And then maybe even tighten the quad muscle in the front of the leg so you feel the stretch down the back of the leg through the heel. And then bend the knees, walk your feet to your hands and forward fold. And from forward fold, take that slow, long inhale as you roll up through the spine, restacking the bones and sweeping the arms up the mountain. And back. Bringing the hands back to the heart center. Taking and balancing on that right foot, we'll take the left foot forward and we'll point and flex for 3, 2, and then we'll do little soft circles, slow, 2, and then reverse for 3, 2, and then we'll bring your arms out for balance and we'll swing that leg, just swinging it out of the hip, and we'll go for 3, 2, and on 1 we'll step it back into warrior, so turning it, finding your balance and Lifting up, looking up between the arms and drop the shoulders down your spine. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and then we'll exhale as you hinge forward. Bring your hands behind you, clasp them together, and reach in the opposite direction to the back as you reach the crown of your head forward, stretching. Now take another inhale, and we'll exhale, hands to the mat and straighten that right leg. Head drops between your arms. Breathing in and out. Then bend that right knee and sweep the arms back behind you, stacking one on top of the other, opposite of what you did if you remember from before. And then strong through your core, lift yourself up, so tighten the belly. And then as you come up and you'll lean back, opening the shoulders, opening through the heart center. Deep breath, inhale and exhale. And with your next breath, we'll release the arms and reach the arms up, coming back to warrior two. And then take that breath, we'll inhale, we'll exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat, step your right foot back to plank. And then lower to chaturanga and scoop to up dog. Take it back to a low push-up, high push-up and into down dog. Again, pushing the mat forward, pressing your chest closer to your thighs. With another breath, press a little deeper. And then float your right leg up and back into one-legged down dog. Now keep the hip parallel, right hip is parallel with the left. Inhaling and exhaling, pressing the chest closer to the thigh. Then bend the heel to the seat and we'll start to spiral and open the hip, opening that right knee towards the ceiling as you stack the right hip over top of the left one, opening and spiraling. Now slowly turn the hips back and square them up as you extend that right leg. As you lower the right leg, we'll keep that knee bent and bring the knee forward between your thumbs into pigeon. And if we're all there in pigeon, just extend the arms and slide them all the way out. Taking that deep inhale and exhale and just allowing that hip to open here. Breathing in and out. And then walk your hands back in. We'll sit on that hip and sweep that back leg all the way around. And let's take that leg over and we'll turn into that leg and we'll give it a hug. Just give it a hug in so you feel that hip still. This time it's on the left side. And then we'll untwist. And we'll take that leg and sweep it right back into that pigeon pose where we came from. And we'll come up and extend your right leg back into plank and then take it to down dog, pressing down in the heels. Take a deep inhale breath, push the mat forward as you exhale and press your chest closer to your thighs. And then we'll float your left leg up and back into one-legged down dog. Still pressing the chest towards your thighs as you're pushing the mat forward. Head is between the arms, just relax into it, breathe. Now bend the heel to the seat, and we'll open that knee, stacking that left hip over the right hip. Breathing in and out. With your next breath, extend that leg and lower it, bend the knee and bring the knee between your thumbs. For pigeon on this side as you slide your arms all the way out. Opening through that hip. Deep breath, inhale and exhale. And then with your next breath, we'll slide your hands back in and sit up. And we'll sweep that back leg all the way around. And right here, we'll give that leg a hug. Hugging it in, so you feel that right hip still opening and stretching. And then we'll release that leg. We'll take it all the way back. Sweeping it back around, back into our pigeon, and then we'll extend your left leg into plank. Pressing back in the heels, and then come back into down dog, pressing down in both heels. Deep inhale and exhale. Then with your next breath, bend your knees and walk your feet to your hands and forward fold. Take that deep breath and roll up as you breathe in. All the vertebrae restacking all the way up. Ah, back to standing at attention, and then up to mountain with an inhale. And this time with energy, we'll sit into chairs. So bend the knees, sit in the hips, sweep the arms and up. Then we'll bring the hands together in prayer to your heart center. We'll twist in revolving chair, left elbow over that right knee. Stacking one shoulder over top of the other. Look up over that right shoulder. Once you're in this position, make note if that left knee tried to slide forward of your right and pull it back in the hip. Twist the shoulder girdle. And then take it to forward fold, hands on the mat. Let the head hang between the arms. Step your right foot back into warrior. Turning the foot out, lining the heels, and reaching forward, lifting strong through your core all the way up. And then open to warrior two. Coming sideways. So align yourself like as if you were against a wall. Your heels are lined up. The hips, the right hip is back. Take a deep inhale, breath, and exhale, and we'll take it over to side angle. Elbow goes to the knee, left elbow to the left knee. Reaching the right arm up to the ceiling. Tighten the belly and try to wrap the right hip backwards to keep the right hip stacked with the left. Breathing in and out. With your next breath, exhale, lift yourself up. And right here, straighten your left leg, and we'll take it over to triangle. So left hand goes to the left again. So you're going to go in that same direction you just did. Sorry. Left over. I know you want to do reverse warrior, right? Yeah. I put it in a different place. So let's take it and we'll lift you up strong through your core. Come back to warrior two, and let's reverse that warrior. So bend that left knee again. There you go. And then come back to warrior two. We'll windmill your arms to the mat and step together in forward fold. And in forward fold, let's do that half lift. Slide the hands up the shins, flatten the back. Reach the crown, the head forward. And then slowly sink a little deeper into forward fold. This time as you breathe in, as you round all the way up. And coming all the way up, and then up to mountain. And with energy, we'll sit into chair, sweeping the arms down and up. Sitting a little deeper. Bring the hands to your heart center. Twist your right elbow over that left knee, revolving chair. And then make note if that right knee went forward again, pull it back. Twisting and turning, bringing everything out from the day. Take another inhale and we'll exhale and fold forward. Step that left foot back to warrior one. Reach your arms forward as you lift, tighten through the core. Bend a little deeper into that right knee. And then we'll open to warrior two. So once you open to warrior two, and think of that hip pulling backwards right there. And we'll take it over to side angle. Elbow goes to your knee and you'll reach up with the left arm. Reaching and stretching.